Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. It is Wednesday, so that means we get to Skype with our new BFF.
I know.
Michael Babcock of TMZ to get the latest scoop. Did you know you're a BFF?
I feel the same way. I did not know that, but I'm happy to hear that. I love doing this with you guys every
Well, it's
week.
official now because it's on TV.
It's on TV.
It's official.
We just told everyone now. So there you go.
I love it.
So what's making headlines, Michael?
Yeah, so let's first start with Jimmy Kimmel because this is just a huge story out there. Obviously, Jimmy Kimmel, the superstar late-night host. So he's been under some controversy. He's been under some fire lately. Some photographs have come to light, and they show Jimmy Kimmel portraying Karl Malone, the old NBA superstar. And he has not just blackface on, his entire body is painted black, and he's wearing Karl Malone's jersey. Now, this is not new. These are actually from the 90s. Jimmy used to do this on some shows he had back in the day. He did it on The Man Show, if anybody remembers that show. Pretty popular show that Jimmy was the host of. And these pictures have been floating out there. He has never apologized. However, yesterday he came out and he offered what I think a lot of people felt was a very heartfelt apology. He said he was embarrassed by the skits looking back, never meant to hurt anybody. You know, look, these are things that happened over 20 years ago, but it's unacceptable in this day and age, and I think Jimmy realizes that. Unfortunately for him, it wasn't only the Karl Malone stuff. There were some audio tapes, some clips that have also come to light recently where he is doing impressions of other black performers, people like Snoop Dogg, and in those impressions, he also said the N-word. As part of his apology, he also obviously was sorry that he ever did that, said that, realized that it was not funny now looking back. But Jimmy Kimmel in a lot of hot water here, and like I said, he's taking a break from his show, so he's not on the air right now. It'll be interesting to see if he is able to come back.
Hey, Michael, quick question though: have you heard TMZ breaks stories all the time? You guys are so in the know. Now, yesterday when I was reading about this, you know, he took the leave saying that everything was fine. Do you think he did this to kind of ward off the controversy? Because I heard some execs were saying, hey, take off now before it comes out. It'll blow over by the time you come back to do the Emmys. And then the hashtag cancel Kimmel was all over Twitter yesterday.
Yeah, I think there's a very good chance that they knew that this was going to come out. You know, you've even heard people whisper about this because, like I said, the Man Show was pretty popular back in the day. So there are people who actually remember watching this thing happen live. So absolutely, I don't think Jimmy's really going on a vacation here. I think this was kind of a preemptive thing, try to get him out of the public eye for a little bit. And then, like you said, he can come back and host the Emmys. Now, let's see what happens with the Emmys, because this has been very controversial. Like you said, there was the cancel Kimmel hashtag. Let's see if the Emmys make a move here and actually boot him from the show.
I have a feeling they will. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, probably, because everybody, you know, they don't want to escalate anything any further. And, you know, you can't see someone's heart. And I don't know Jimmy personally, but sometimes I never think the N-word is okay. It doesn't matter, you know, at all. But people have gone through this. Remember, Paula Deen went through this, and now she's doing okay. But we are in a different climate now.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it does matter if somebody is liked and respected by the general public. And I think Jimmy is. I think he's somebody that people like. And like you said, I think the thought is that he has a good heart. And these were clearly mistakes, clearly very bad things that he did over 20 years ago. I think with this apology now, and now that he's actually facing it head on, saying sorry, I think he can get past this.
Yes.
Right.
Let's see if I'm right or not.
Okay.
All right, Michael, let's move on to my nemesis.
Oh, Jeremy can't be a part of this.
I can't. I get too worked up about Tom Brady.
I really?
I get too worked up.
You don't like Tom Brady?
I don't. I'm just jealous of him, Michael, okay?
So am I. Who isn't? The perfect type, right?
No hate speech here. No hate speech.
So Tom Brady was out with about 24 of his teammates yesterday practicing in Florida. Obviously, he recently switched teams, as everybody knows, so he's trying to get acclimated with his teammates. What I found interesting about the fact that Tom Brady was actually out there working out is that the Bucs have had a mini breakout of coronavirus in their team. They had some coaches, some players that actually had contracted the virus. So it was a little surprising to see that, 24 guys would get together. football's trying to get started this year. They're gonna get into training camp soon, and I know the NFL is worried about this virus spreading through teams. So when you do have a little mini outbreak, I think the thought is that you'd like to try to contain it. But nonetheless, the Bucs were out there. Hopefully, everybody kept their distance as best they can. We don't need Tom Brady or anybody else unnecessarily getting coronavirus.
I'm anxious to see how this team is going to do now that he's, I guess, I don't know why he left the Patriots. He just got tired of winning and he wanted a little more challenge. I don't know.
I think everybody wants to show that they can win without, Bill Belichick, the greatest coach ever. Mm-hmm. I think Tom Brady wants to show that he can go somewhere else and that he is still a great quarterback, even without the genius Bill Belichick. And I think Bill Belichick feels the same way.
Yeah.
But it's going to be really interesting to see.
Yeah. Michael, and by the way, before we have to wrap, Michael, I want TMZ to break some stories about how Giselle is liking Tampa, okay? I want to see Giselle out in Tampa. How she's shopping, what she's doing. That's what I want to see TMZ break next, okay?
Okay.
Michael Babcock, TMZ, thank you so much. We look forward to Wednesdays. Stay safe.
Next week. All right, very good. Thank you. And we want to remind you that TMZ is on weekdays at 5 and TMZ live weeknights at 12:30 a.m. That's right. All right. Civil Kitchen is coming up next.
Yes.
Can't wait to see what they are bringing.
I think they're bringing some good
Taste
stuff.
of Somo. Yes.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Oh, Tom Brady. I'm exhausted now.
You know what? That is an interesting